Did you know that poor posture doesn't just hurt your back? It can also reduce your lung capacity by up to 30%, sap your energy, and significantly affect your confidence levels. The good news is one of the simplest ways to fix it is completely free and can be done in 1 minute a day. Welcome to the Big Daddy's Big Tips podcast, the daily podcast helping everyday people go from feeling stuck to building momentum, confidence, and freedom, one daily step at a time. This is not a podcast about hacks or hustle. It's about the quiet power of habit-driven lifestyle design, where your health, wealth, and happiness are upgraded slowly and sustainably through what you do today, what you do tomorrow, and what you do the day after that. Because it is not the handful of big decisions that shape your life. It's the thousands of tiny ones you make each and every day. Things like what you eat, how you move, what you buy, what you say yes to, who you spend your time with, how you react to situations. Ultimately, it's about what I like to call your daily wins versus your daily drifts. Every single decision that you make in your day creates a ripple effect. That ripple will either be a positive one, taking your life in the right direction, or a negative one, taking your life in the wrong direction. The right direction takes you towards a future you that is flourishing and that is thriving. The wrong direction results in you feeling stuck. Now, feeling stuck can mean different things to different people. It could be constant tiredness, struggling with sleep, not liking the reflection in the mirror, aches and pains that won't go away, or simply lacking the energy to do the things you want to be doing. It might mean living paycheck to paycheck, never quite getting on top of debt, struggling to budget or struggling to save, maybe feeling like your income potential is capped. It may mean knowing you should invest for the future, but never quite getting round to taking any action. Being stuck can often be about what's missing on the inside too. That could be a lack of purpose. It could be stress or anxiety, strained relationships, low self-worth, feeling like you're just going through the motions, or even struggling to be present with the people that you care about. The truth is, whatever form stuck takes, it always feels heavy. It slows you down, it clouds your decisions, and it convinces you that change has to be too big or too overwhelming. But what I want you to know, and what this podcast is all about, is that you don't need a dramatic leap to escape feeling stuck. You just need to start redirecting your life journey by changing your ripple effects. And we can do this one daily win at a time, because whether your ripple effects are working for you or whether they're working against you, they are invisible at first. They're barely noticeable after a few weeks, but as the months and years roll by, they become too big to ignore. And where you find yourself today is the result of your life journey thus far. You've been taken on that journey because of the ripples that you've created. The ripples that you've created have been the result of the thousands of micro decisions that you've made each day. And the decisions that you've made each day are a result of how well primed your body has been on those days, or as I like to refer to it, how well primed your vessel has been. Look after your vessel, and making good decisions is a lot easier. Choosing the daily wins is a lot easier. Allow your vessel to build up rust, on the other hand, and you will find yourself more easily distracted by and tempted by the bad decisions, the daily drifts. And I know what you might be thinking. Maybe in the past you've tried to change, but you started too big, or you focused on one area of your life whilst the others slipped away. Maybe you think change has to be dramatic, or that you have to wait for the perfect time. Those are just some of the same false beliefs that I had to break for myself. Because the truth is, the smallest daily shifts, when stepped in the right way, can change absolutely everything. And the beauty of the BDBT system is that you don't need to change everything. You just need to start priming your vessel a bit better. Guard what goes into your body. Prioritize how you move your body, and prioritize how you rest your body. And every single tip that you hear from me is part of that system, part of that journey that helps you prime your vessel so that you can shift from daily drifts to daily wins, from noise to clarity, from feeling stuck to feeling free. because the BDBT movement is not just about saving money. It's not just about getting fit. It's about creating a life you can feel proud of by breaking down the overwhelming into the achievable and by getting there one daily step at a time. Now, most of us only notice our posture when something hurts. Maybe a stiff neck, maybe a sore lower back, or that moment you catch yourself slouching at your desk. But posture is not just about comfort. It shapes your breathing, your movement, and even how others perceive you. Today's tip is this: check your posture in the mirror. It takes less than 30 seconds, but it builds awareness and sparks ripple effects that improve your health, your wealth, and your happiness. Posture is like the silent background music of your life. Most people don't even notice it, but it sets the tone for everything else. When you slump, your lungs compress, your shoulders round, and your body sends signals of fatigue and stress. When you stand tall, your breathing deepens, your muscles engage properly, and you project confidence. Here's the thing: you can't fix what you don't notice, and that's where the mirror comes in. Taking a moment to check yourself, shoulders back, spine neutral, chin slightly tucked, gives you feedback in real time. It's like holding up a mirror, not just to your body, but to your habits. I used to spend hours hunched over my laptop without realizing it. By evening, I'd feel drained, achy, irritable. And then I started making a point of glancing in the mirror a few times a day or looking in a car reflection each time I would walk past one. At first, it felt silly, but gradually I started noticing the difference. Standing taller, breathing deeper, even feeling more alert. And over time, better awareness that carried over into other parts of my life. When I walked, when I trained at the gym, even when I spoke in front of others. Now, I set myself a challenge. Every time I walk past a shop window with a clear reflection, I say to myself, I want to see confident me walking past this window. Let's break down the ripple effects. Let's start with our health. Correcting posture improves your breathing. It reduces back and neck pain, and it helps muscles work the way they should. Over time, it lowers your risk of chronic issues like herniated discs, joint problems, even digestive troubles caused by compression. Breathing better also improves oxygen flow, which supports clearer thinking and better sleep. In terms of your wealth, you might not connect posture to money, but it matters more than you might think. Good posture makes you more alert, it makes you more focused, which directly impacts productivity. In meetings or interviews, it changes how others perceive you. More confident, more competent, more trustworthy. That can open doors, improve performance reviews, create opportunities you might otherwise miss. What about happiness? Posture is tied to mood. When you slouch, your body sends signals of defeat or fatigue to your brain. When you stand tall, it signals strength, confidence, and readiness. This tiny shift can boost your self-esteem. It can reduce stress. It can even make you feel happier in your own skin. And here's the hidden bonus: self-awareness. Once you start noticing your posture in the mirror, you'll begin noticing other things too. Your facial tension, your breathing, your energy levels. That awareness is the foundation of change. It turns the invisible into the visible, and it gives you the power to adjust. And remember, this is not about perfection, it's about progress. Checking your posture in the mirror once or twice a day is a small, intentional act that primes your vessel, creates immediate benefits, and compounds into a healthier, wealthier, happier life. And if you'd like to lock this habit in and actually see the impact it can have on your life, I would always recommend getting your free copy of my Big Daddy's Foundation Blueprint. More than just a tracker, it's a system that shows you how small daily actions like this one stack up over time across your health, your wealth, and happiness. You can use it to track your daily wins, to spot your daily drifts, and watch your momentum build week by week. Because when you see it written down, when you measure the ripple, that's when it really starts to sink in. That's when it becomes part of who you are. You can get your free copy from the link in my bio on Instagram. You can get your free copy from my website or from the show notes below. So if today's tip has got you thinking, then please do share it. not just online, but with someone in your life who might need it too. Because real change spreads when we pass it on, and your unique ripple effect may just be sparked when you have that conversation and share your new knowledge. Even better, try explaining the tip in your own words to somebody that you know, because if you can teach it, you're far more likely to remember it. And if you would like the full breakdown of this tip, plus extra examples, bonus strategies, and a free downloadable guide to help you actually implement it in your unique life, head over to Instagram, drop me the keyword in the show notes below, and I will send you the free guide directly. This combined with my foundation blueprint will stand you in very good stead for ingraining this tip into your life. So if this episode has sparked anything for you, come and hang out with me on Instagram and TikTok, where you will find me every day at Big Daddy's Big Tips, sharing simple, high-impact tips to boost your health, your wealth, and your happiness with one small daily win at a time. You'll also find weekly bingo cards to keep you motivated. You'll find free downloads to dive deeper and make change easier. You'll find weekly go lives that feel like a proper pep talk, as well as more honest chats just like this. Make sure you're following so you don't miss the next tip that could change everything. And if you've tried any of Big Daddy's Big Tips so far, I'd love to hear from you. Send me a DM, tag me in your progress. This is just the beginning, and I want you to know how proud I am of you, and I want you to know that you're not going on this journey alone. If you need any help or are unsure in any way about implementing this tip in your life or the benefits it can offer, reach out and I'll be in touch to help. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. And remember, your future does not change in one big leap. It changes in the next small step you take today. So why not start right now? Get that vessel primed, create those positive ripple effects, enjoy a truly life-changing journey, one small daily step at a time. I end each episode by asking you a question that you can answer in the comments below. And today's question is this: when was the last time you caught yourself slouching? And how did it affect how you felt in that moment? Have a think. Let me know what springs to mind. Whack it in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Big love, Big Daddy.